I would not, as a woman, I would not have stood by any man that disrespects children and drags them into adult affairs. Children don't really have a voice. You know, we're here, we are their mini gods. We're here to protect them against the world.
These charges against Diddy, which if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think?
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met.
In a shocking twist that has reignited discussions about the personal lives of music industry legends, Carmen Bryan, known for her tumultuous relationship with Jay-Z, has made bold accusations against the rapper. Bryan's pointed remarks come amid allegations that Jay-Z mistreated a 13-year-old girl after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards, a claim he has vehemently denied.
Hey friends, this is T again. According to the Daily Mail, Carmen Bryan, who got pregnant during a 9-year affair with Jay-Z, breaks her silence after the rapper is accused of R-ing a 13-year-old girl. Carmen Bryan, who fell pregnant with Jay-Z's baby during a 9-year affair, has launched an attack against the rapper on Instagram in the wake of allegations that he R-ed a 13-year-old girl. The 52-year-old shared a pointed post writing, "These days, people don't defend what is right, they defend who they like. And that's why we call you groupie."
Carmen Bryan, a former executive assistant in the record industry and author of the memoir It's No Secret, has a long and controversial history with Jay-Z. Their 9-year affair, which overlapped with her relationship with Nas, is one of hip-hop's most infamous love triangles. Bryan's recent Instagram post, accusing people of defending celebrities they like rather than standing up for what is right, takes direct aim at Jay-Z and the unwavering loyalty of his fan base.
Carmen Bryan, I am the author of the autobiography, Sex, Drugs, and Hip Hop, Owing to Dimension Love. Maybe 10 years ago, I got a job at Def Jam as a receptionist. I went on from there to Capitol. But when I met Nas, my daughter's father, I would go to the studio with him often. He was also in the studio with my brother at the time, who was a producer, and my cousin.
In her memoir and subsequent interviews, Bryan painted a damning picture of her relationship with Jay-Z. She described him as manipulative, disrespectful, and callous. Her Instagram post referred to Kanye West's song Monster, in which Jay-Z referred to himself as a rapist. This lyric, while part of a larger artistic expression, has been resurfaced by critics like Bryan to question Jay-Z's character.
Carmen, who wrote a book describing herself as the hip-hop Helen of Troy, also made a jab at the rapper by highlighting how he referred himself as an R in Kanye West's track Monster. She posted lyrics from the song highlighting the lines, "Delete a block, the avenues. I R'd and pillaged your village, women and children." Jay-Z, 55, has been hit with a civil law.
The allegations against Jay-Z stem from a civil lawsuit claiming he mistreated a 13-year-old girl on September 7, 2000, at an after-party hosted by Diddy. Both Jay-Z and Diddy deny the accusations, calling them baseless and part of a blackmail attempt. The victim's lawsuit also implicated a female celebrity, referred to as Celebrity B, who allegedly witnessed the incident.
This morning, disturbing new claims against music icon Jay-Z. A civil lawsuit detailing sexual assault, originally brought against his longtime friend Sean Diddy Combs, now adding new allegations against the rapper, whose real name is Sean Carter, claims both men deny. The anonymous woman, who was 13 at the time, described in the lawsuit as being drugged and raped at an MTV VMAs after-party she says Combs hosted in 2000. According to the suit, she recalls accepting a drink from a waitress that made her feel woozy and lightheaded before she says she was raped by Jay-Z and then Combs in a bedroom as an unnamed female celebrity watched.
Jay-Z has been linked to allegations surrounding Diddy's purported criminal activities on several occasions. The two have a long history of collaboration in the music industry, with their joint efforts solidifying their reputations as influential figures in hip-hop.
With the whole Diddy that's popping out, 50 Cent is at Jay-Z's neck, because here's why. Jay-Z and Diddy rapidly was making mad money out of nowhere, and they always talk about it. Same thing with 50, but 50 showed you that he was a hustler.
Yeah.
It's damn hard to be a millionaire in this world.
Let alone a billionaire.
It's damn hard to be a billionaire in this world. Both of them, if I'm not mistaken, Diddy did touch billionaire status. My point being is, has 50 been declared a billionaire before? No, but he's one of the wisest, smartest businessmen in this world, and he'll talk to you about business, he'll talk to you about how to make money, all that. It's like how Jay-Z has. 50 Cent has sold drugs just like Jay-Z has.
Yeah.
But how the hell is 50 Cent not a billionaire, but them two are? We're just trying to get out of here, bro. Hey, yo, it's coming out soon, Jay. They coming after your Your is next. Rumor has it him and Beyonce are getting a divorce behind the scenes. They realize that they're stronger together than they are divided. So right now they're more so together as a business rather than as like I'm only doing this to shit. Jay-Z's name is getting brought up in this whole Diddy.
Diddy's reputation for being involved in various scandals, including allegations of financial improprieties and associations with criminal figures, has fueled discussions about the extent of Jay-Z's knowledge or involvement in these matters. Some critics argue that their close ties could suggest complicity.
Wait, so hold on. Why is there chatter about Jay-Z being in the same club as Diddy? Allegedly, it's because of his interest in young girls. So rumor has it that Jay-Z exploits young women in the industry, young enough to be his own daughter. Now, if you've been following Jay-Z closely, you'll know that he's far from the wholesome family man he portrays himself to be. So Jay-Z has been under scrutiny for quite some time. Do you guys remember when he was romantically involved with Foxy Brown? Yeah, she was just 15 years old and he was 27. That raised more than a few eyebrows. But wait, there's more. Jay-Z maintains close friendships with Diddy, Russell Simmons, and R. Kelly, each of whom has faced allegations related to their relationships with underage girls. Now, with fresh evidence coming to light, it won't be long before Jay-Z has to address these shady connections to Diddy.
Diddy has been arrested recently, sending ripples through the entertainment world. The music mogul, known for his influential presence in hip-hop and pop culture, faces serious charges stemming from a grand jury indictment that includes allegations of racketeering and trafficking.
Diddy has been arrested in New York City after a grand jury indictment, and we have the breaking news. Though charges in the indictment are unknown, Billboard has confirmed the arrest. The rap mogul has been hit with at least 8 civil lawsuits alleging sexual abuse over the past year. Now, according to TMZ, Diddy was taken into federal custody at the FBI's Manhattan field office. In a statement to Billboard, an attorney for Diddy said, "We are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office. Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man. He is an imperfect person, but he is not a criminal." We'll keep you posted as the story develops. For everything we know, head to Billboard.com.
The allegations against him reportedly date back to 2008, claiming that he operated a criminal enterprise for over a decade, using his entertainment empire to facilitate and conceal illegal activities for personal gain.
For decades, Sean Combs, the defendant, abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. To do so, Combs relied on the employees, resources, and influence of the multifaceted business empire that he led and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other crimes, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice here.
As the details surrounding his arrest unfold, fans and critics alike are left questioning the implications of these allegations on his career and legacy. With Diddy currently detained at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, the spotlight is firmly on him as the legal proceedings begin and the scrutiny intensifies over the hidden truths of his life.
Well, it looks like Sean Diddy Combs is going to have to stew in jail as he awaits a sex trafficking trial. A judge refusing to grant him bail. I'm just saying that there is a great risk he could try to leave the country. That is not going to happen.
Hollywood is scared now. He brings in a reporter from ET to discuss this and talking about how there are levels to this and other people that Hollywood is silent because they can be implicated into what's going on. Not only that, but it gets into the Jeffrey Epstein angle and how Diddy may end up being Epsteined. because we already know he has evidence, or it's alleged he has evidence on all these different people within Hollywood, the music industry, and business executives who have participated in these things with him that he's used as blackmail. Now that's all allegedly, but this report is going to confirm and talk about how Hollywood is very terrified right now.
Wright has been very vocal about Diddy's arrest. In her interview with Piers Morgan, she described Diddy as one of the most dangerous people she has encountered and referred to him as the devil.
A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is, to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it for all of its precious jewels.
Did he get arrested finally and get the book ready to be thrown at his very, very, very dancing feet? They're gonna be his feet with that law book. That's how many crimes he's done, and everyone's so surprised. You know how weird that is to me? They procure bitches to do damage and wild shit. Like it was something like that I said. Why don't nobody ever want to believe me?
Oh. Without question.
Jamal said it himself. Jaguar sat on the couch and said he put the boots to that girl, and y'all said she was a liar, and then we seen it, and then y'all just said.
There's never been an image of Diddy in handcuffs.
No, we need that. We need that. I need that perp walk. So as I keep reaching out to victims,
In her interview with Piers Morgan, Jaguar Wright claimed that Clive Davis has been Diddy's greatest teacher and allegedly guided him towards criminal activities. She suggested that Diddy was designed to become who he is today, implying that influential figures like Clive Davis played a significant role in shaping Diddy's path and behavior.
Clive Davis put Sean Combs in position. That's what Clive Davis does. The amount of abuse that Janis Joplin suffered when she wanted to leave Clive Davis management. The amount of abuse Whitney Houston suffered when she was ready to write her book. And then all of the abuses that she suffered. You know, Luther Vandross, it was nasty work, Clive. Swinging it at Jay-Z's knees. I'm swinging it at Clive Davis's knees, and I'm swinging it at anybody else's knees who has had anything to do with this tyranny, with this evil.
Wright's statements have added fuel to the ongoing controversy surrounding Diddy, raising questions and concerns about his actions and the influences in his life.
Nobody had to look at him for real. And the truth is nobody did. Everybody laughed and joked about him dancing like a idiot in all them goddamn videos, twirling around in circles. This nigga been wild, like, you know. So I'm just saying, they didn't know, and he wasn't telling them. They just know he got the budget. He go to LA, he talk to Clive, he come back with the bread. Apparently, he has this man's confidence. Yeah, I'm sure that man was very confident with his penis in his mouth.
In 2004, Jay-Z released the diss track Super Ugly, where he rapped about having been intimate with Bryan in the back of a Jeep and leaving used protections in her daughter's car seat. Bryan described this moment as the breaking point in their relationship, stating, "That was the moment I lost all respect for Sean Carter."
And then Jay-Z dropped Super Ugly.
Yes.
Now, Super Ugly, at this point, I feel like the kid gloves were off. And it was just like every man for himself, no holds barred.
Mm-hmm.
So he, in the second part, he said, "I came in your Bentley backseat, skeeted in your Jeep, left condoms on your baby seat."
Well, first of all, when Super Ugly came out and we heard it, everybody was like, "You corny." Oh my, that was such an emotional reaction. And then number two, Destiny was like 8, 9 years old when Super Ugly came out. So what car seat is she sitting in at 9, 10 years old? Jay-Z's never been in any of our vehicles. So, that was just him just grasping at things and just trying to, make an instant comeback.
You are right in a sense where the chess move was bad. His chess move of Super Ugly was a disaster. He admits it, and when they put it against Ether, it lost horribly. But you gotta think Ether was already strong. It was already strong. So anything Jay threw against Ether was going to fail.
Jay-Z's feud with Nas reached a boiling point with the release of Super Ugly. The explicit lyrics shocked fans and deeply hurt Bryan. Despite their history, she found his actions unforgivable and ended their affair for good.
The thing is, we had first hit him with the joint at Summer Jam. That was kind of hard when we take over. But then when he came with the Ether, I was kind of hyped because he said my name. But the response, I wasn't there for the response. I had landed. Irv Gotti fucked that one up.
So you would say Nas won that battle?
Yeah, that battle.
That's what I thought, but
What do you mean, but he did. He threw that Ether on him. He had him apologizing. Like, the rap that he did was whack. Like, when I heard it, I was pissed. Like, I heard it, I was coming from doing a Rockwear ad, and I'm listening to the shit on the radio, like, what the fuck is this?
Yikes.
So I'm like, I put it in baseline, cause I want to know what happened. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And they in there high-fiving and something. What y'all high-fiving for? This shit is whack. This nigga talking about other niggas' business and shit, like, we don't do that.
Jaguar has made striking claims about Jay-Z, suggesting that the victims of his alleged actions may endure worse consequences than those affected by Diddy's controversies. She argues that the psychological trauma inflicted on these individuals is far more severe than the fallout from Diddy's actions.
The Jay-Z victims are gonna be worse. They're worse. Because of the psychological torture that comes along with what he does. Like I said,
do you think Jay-Z is scared right now?
Oh, he's terrified. He's terrified. He's losing confidence everywhere. But the only confidence he's worried about keeping secure are those white boys that he worked for. That's his only loyalty. Not even to his wife is he loyal.
But what do you think? And just again, hypothetically, if his kids, as young as they are, asked, "Daddy, who's that man on TV getting arrested? Isn't that your friend?" What would his response be?
He wouldn't respond. He would just laugh and walk away.
Jaguar has also warned the industry about Jay-Z's active involvement in Diddy's wrongdoings. In her interview with Piers Morgan, Jaguar made several explosive claims. She accused Jay-Z of being involved in satanic rituals and linked him to controversial figures like Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about.
Wendy has also characterized Beyoncé and Jay-Z as a strategic couple, suggesting that their relationship is motivated by more than just romance. It's a calculated power move. According to Wendy, their marriage transcends a personal union and functions as a meticulously crafted partnership designed to enhance their influence in the music industry.
But like Diddy and Jay-Z?
It's quite honestly, I think that this is the kind of couple that will stay together because it's good for business and because they don't want to disappoint us.
That's facts right there. I wish they would put like the year she said this, so you guys can see how long she's been talking about this stuff. I've always got a weird vibe from Jay-Z and Beyonce though. Always. Always. I just couldn't put my finger on it.
Reportedly are trying to figure out a way to split without divorcing.
Jay-Z's response to the allegations has been defensive. He expressed heartbreak for his family, especially his 3 children with Beyonce. In a statement to the press, he lamented the impact these accusations would have on his children, particularly Blue Ivy, who is old enough to face questions from peers about the lawsuit.
Jay-Z calling the sexual assault allegations leveled against him heinous and idiotic. A woman is already suing rapper Sean Diddy Combs. Now she's updating that lawsuit to include Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter. The woman alleges that both men assaulted her at a party in the year 2000 when she was just 13 years old. Jay-Z is married to singer Beyonce and says he's being blackmailed.
Hip-hop mogul Jay-Z is angrily denying a rape allegation against him. A lawsuit claims Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs raped a 13-year-old girl in 2000. In a statement, Jay-Z called the allegation idiotic, suggesting it was part of an extortion attempt, and filed for the lawsuit's dismissal. Combs has also denied the allegation. He's currently behind bars awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges.
What are your thoughts on the claims made against Jay-Z and his past actions? Share your opinions in the comments below.